Today, I was thinking about really, it's about assuming the feeling. You've heard people say, act as if, and some people can't buy into that. They get caught up in, well, it feels fake. I'm in the imposter syndrome. And here's the thing that I want to tell you. When you can tap, because we're chasing a feeling, not just a destination of journey. We have this feeling of what it's going to feel like when we have achieved or accomplished something. We think that it's going to transform us or give us a certain level of happiness or satisfaction. But what would happen if you tapped into that feeling right now? That you're reassured that everything is going to fall into place, that everything that you want is coming to you, and you have this feeling of the satisfaction because it's been done. Now, when you hear assume the feeling, you might be thinking to yourself, but what is that feeling? So I want you to take a moment just to tap into your imagination. I want you just to think of the times where you have accomplished something, where you have achieved something, especially if there was obstacles in the way and you weren't sure whether or not you could achieve it. Do you remember that feeling? They often use this in sales, a technique to tap into a feeling of where you've achieved and accomplished before you go and do a presentation and ask for the sale. This is a level of confidence. This is a level of reassurance and satisfaction, knowing that you're going to get the desired outcome that you want. So, what I want you to do is assume the feeling. What will it feel like to have achieved, to embrace who it is that you see yourself to be? How do you need to show up? What do you need to be doing? What are the qualities that you need to have to be that person? And when you can start seeing and tapping into that feeling within your body, you will start taking action and have this calm reassurance that you just have this little smirk that says, you know what? It's coming. It's happening for me. It's all falling into place. And when you have that self-assurance, and you've seen those people who you talk to, that they seem so comfortable in their own skin, it's that you can have it for you. Now, one of the exercises I often like to give a coaching client is to embrace their alter ego. And who is your alter ego? This is the person you admire. Maybe as a kid, you had your favorite superhero, or you might have a favorite superhero now. When I was in grade 1, I was determined that I was going to be Wonder Woman. And why was that? Why did I choose her? She was strong. She was powerful. She was determined. And she got to what she wanted. And here I was in grade 1 admiring this. So it's been a work in progress, but it's been an awesome journey. What I mean by tapping into and embracing that alter ego is looking at the characteristics and qualities that that person has. So it might be a superhero. It might be someone you admire. It could be a teacher, coach, a friend, a mentor. Now, when I think of some of the mentors and people I have admired over the years, I can take those qualities, and because I spot them, I can be them because they're already existing within me. They exist in you. So think some of the people that you admire, who you would like to be like. What are the qualities? Why do you admire them? And can you step into some of those qualities and focus in on the feeling that you have to have those qualities? Maybe they're a risk taker. Maybe they're courageous. Maybe they have this determination and drive that you see and you would like to have. Or maybe their physical appearance, you like the way they put themselves together and you want to do that for yourself. So think about those people in your life. Why are you attracted to them? What is so significant or meaningful to you about them that you really sit back and think, wow, someday I would like to be like that? Well, that someday can be today by tapping into and assuming that feeling, embracing that alter ego, and thinking about if there is a decision you need to make or a step that you want to take, and you're sitting in your timid, shy self, or one that you have put away into a place of smallness. Now I want you to expand that box and look at the mentors, the teachers, the coaches, or whoever that is, and ask yourself, what would they do in this situation? Then you can tap into those characteristics and qualities and think, okay, I'm going to step into this. These are moments of courage. And this is what I've learned today, actually, from Scott Simon, who wrote the book, Scare the Soul. I actually was on a session presentation with him, listening to him talk about how we have these moments of courage, from attempting new things to doing things that we haven't done in a long time, or doing things that people told us that we would never be able to accomplish or achieve. Well, watch out, world, because you have small acts of courage every day that are wiring your brain to start telling yourself a different story about who you are becoming. So I want you to really think about, who is it that you truly want to be? Embrace those characteristics. What would their environment look like? How would they dress? How do they walk? Carry that persona and really shift into showing up even 10% tomorrow, the next day, or in this very moment. Have the courage to push your own boundaries, step out of your comfort zone to who you see yourself to be. Now that's pretty amazing. I would love for you to go over to my website at www.debrakasowski.com. You're going to get your 10-page Reset Your Mindset as soon as you pop in your email. And I would love for you to go over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss a single video, comment, and let me know what some of your acts of courage, how you are going to assume the feeling that you can move into and use the power of your imagination to step into the person you want to become.